Have you ever had someone stare at you and blurt out in disbelief, "Wait, you're how old?" They squint, shake their head, and double-check as if their eyes must be playing tricks. It feels good, doesn't it? But what if I told you that this compliment isn't just skin deep? What if looking younger than your age is not just about skincare routines or lucky genetics? What if it's actually a psychological phenomenon, a reflection of the silent inner battles you've conquered and how your mind chooses to carry those scars? Some people age like fine wine, while others seem to wilt long before their time. Ever wondered why? Today we're peeling back the curtain on what really keeps a person looking youthful. Spoiler alert, it's not about what's on your face, it's what's going on in your mind. You see, people who appear younger than their actual age often have something in common. They carry a quiet strength, a mindset that doesn't crumble under pressure. While others allow stress to build a permanent home in their body, these individuals have learned the secret art of psychological endurance. Let me ask you this. Have you ever met someone who's been through emotional hurricanes, divorces, deaths, disappointments, but still they walk into a room and light it up? Their skin glows. Their energy is magnetic. Their eyes sparkle with life. That's not just luck. That's an unbreakable spirit. When life throws chaos their way, they don't let it chip away at them. They process. They adapt. They rise, and in doing so, they protect something precious, their vitality. This isn't just feel-good fluff. It's backed by science. Stress is more than a mood killer. It's a youth killer. When your body lives in a constant state of fight or flight, it releases cortisol, a stress hormone that accelerates aging, wrinkles, dull skin, fatigue, chronic anxiety. These are just symptoms of something much deeper, unresolved emotional trauma. But here's the fascinating twist. Some people can walk through fire and still emerge glowing. They've mastered the subtle art of emotional alchemy, transforming pain into power. Instead of drowning in worry, they focus on what they can control. Instead of bitterness, they choose boundaries. Instead of stress, they choose self-awareness. They don't suppress pain, but they don't surrender to it either. And because of this inner strength, their body follows suit. Their posture stays upright. Their skin stays healthy. They may carry scars, but never baggage. So if you've ever been told you don't look your age, pause and ask yourself, could it be your mindset doing the magic? Because youth might just be a reflection of your soul's ability to survive with grace. And in this video, we'll explore every powerful psychological trait that silently rewrites your biology and slows the aging clock. Before we dive deeper, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. You're about to uncover truths that might just change how you see yourself and the years ahead. 1. You keep moving forward despite hardships. You've likely met someone who's gone through loss, betrayal, financial struggles, and yet they carry themselves like the world hasn't left a scratch. They laugh, they smile, they show up. Not because life has been kind, but because they refuse to let it break them. This is one of the ultimate secrets to agelessness, not just in appearance, but in spirit. If you haven't mastered this yet, now is the perfect moment to begin. Let go of what you can't control. Turn your struggles into strength. And above all, never surrender to despair, because life will always try to wear you down, but only you decide whether it leaves a mark on your face or on your soul. 2. You embrace change instead of fearing it. Now let's talk about another secret weapon in the fight against aging. Flexibility, not of the body, but of the mind. Have you ever met someone who seems to radiate boundless energy, no matter their age? They move with purpose. Their eyes sparkle with curiosity. Their laughter is full-bodied and genuine. It's like they've unlocked the cheat code to eternal youth. What's their secret? They embrace change. They don't fear it. While others cling to comfort zones like lifebuoys, they dive into life head first, with wonder, not worry. and that choice makes all the difference. You see, stubbornness is one of the quickest roads to early aging. When someone resists change, their world shrinks. They replay the same routines, the same complaints, the same regrets, on loop. Their mind stiffens, their energy fades, and their body begins to wear the weight of that resistance. You've seen this before. The furrowed brows, the hunched shoulders, the heavy sighs of people who are merely surviving instead of truly living. Now contrast that with someone who stays open to learning, open to trying, open to growing. Even in their 50s, 60s or beyond, these individuals seem untouched by time. They don't let their birth year define them. They say, "Why not?" instead of, "I'm too old." They chase new hobbies, explore new places, welcome new people. They are lifelong learners. And that mindset keeps them young. Science agrees. Studies show that those who keep their minds active, who read, explore, challenge themselves, maintain better brain function and healthier bodies well into old age. This isn't magic, it's mindset. Their flexibility becomes their fountain of youth. You'll notice it in their glow. They don't carry the stiffness of resistance or the heaviness of regret. They move freely, physically and emotionally. They radiate presence, not pretense. So next time you wonder why some people look decades older than their age, while others seem to pause time altogether, look not at their skin care, but at their attitude toward change. Because the ones who fear change age faster, and the ones who welcome it, they stay forever young, not just in their skin, but in their spirit. And that's the real secret. Aging isn't just about how many candles are on your cake. It's about how you respond to the years that pass. If you resist growth, if you shut down every new opportunity because it's unfamiliar or inconvenient, you'll start to feel old long before your time. But when you stay open, when you greet the unknown with curiosity instead of fear, something magical happens. You radiate life. People look at you and wonder, what's their secret? And it's not some expensive cream or hidden gene, it's your mindset. 3. Your mind is always curious. Have you ever met someone whose energy is so alive, so radiant, that age seems irrelevant? They could be 40, 50, even 60. But their spirit glows with the wonder of someone half their age. What sets them apart? It's not their skincare, it's not plastic surgery, it's their curiosity. Most of us grow up believing that youth is about how you look, smooth skin, a fit body, shiny hair, but that's only part of the truth. The real fountain of youth, it starts in the mind. The very moment you stop asking questions, stop learning, stop being curious about the world, is the moment aging truly begins. A dull mind slowly drains the body of its spark. When people surrender to routine and never step outside the familiar, their world shrinks, their posture slumps, their eyes lose light. Their words lack color. They're no longer alive. They're simply operating on autopilot. But curious people, they light up a room, they explore, they ask, they seek. They're always eager to learn something new, whether it's a skill, a story, or a perspective. They challenge what they think they know. They reflect, they evolve, and their energy, it's magnetic. Science supports this too. Mental stimulation keeps your brain sharp, slows down cognitive decline, and actually reduces the signs of physical aging. But curiosity isn't just mental. It shifts your entire energy. Have you noticed how curious people have a spark in their eyes? Their expressions are more animated, their smiles wider. They carry themselves not with stiffness, but with excitement. They don't see life as something slipping away. They see it as something to uncover, explore, and celebrate. That mindset alone, just staying curious, transforms not just how you feel, but how you appear to others. So if people often tell you that you look younger than you are, stop and ask yourself, are you someone who never stops asking, wondering, discovering? Do you find joy in learning? Do you challenge yourself to grow? Because the real age that matters is the age of your curiosity. Have you ever caught yourself just going through the motions, waking, working, surviving, repeating, without really feeling much of anything? If your answer is yes, then you may be unknowingly aging faster than you need to. But if your answer is no, if you're someone who truly feels life in every moment, who laughs wholeheartedly, cries when you need to, and lets your emotions move through you, then congratulations. You've unlocked one of the most powerful secrets to staying young: emotional expression. Because here's the truth: youth has less to do with the number of years you've lived, and more to do with the fire still burning inside your mind and heart. Keep that fire alive, and time will never truly catch you. 4. You express your emotions freely. Have you ever noticed how some people walk into a room and carry with them a heaviness you can't quite explain? Their eyes look tired, like they've seen too much. Their expressions are rigid, their smiles faint, their presence almost burdened. It's as if life has been etched into every line of their face. Now compare that with someone who looks far younger than their age. They seem lighter, softer. Their eyes are brighter, their facial expressions more relaxed. There's a fluidity in the way they move, a calmness in their presence. So what's the real difference? It's emotional expression. Emotions aren't meant to be bottled up. When you suppress what you feel, be it sadness, anger, frustration, or even joy, those emotions don't just disappear. They stay trapped inside you, tightening your chest, building tension in your body, and eventually showing up on your face. Unreleased emotions are like poison. They raise stress hormones like cortisol, constrict your muscles and leave visible signs: frown lines, stiff posture, chronic fatigue, dull skin. Over time, this internal pressure wears you down, not just emotionally but physically. Think of someone who never shows how they really feel. They keep a straight face in every situation. They never allow themselves to cry, laugh deeply, or speak their truth. That emotional freeze slowly chips away at their energy and accelerates the aging process. Why? Because the body absorbs what the heart refuses to express. And cortisol, the stress hormone triggered by emotional suppression, damages skin elasticity, reduces immunity, and literally drains your glow. Now contrast that with those who age gracefully. What do they all have in common? They feel. They release. They don't fake smiles when they're sad. They don't hold back their joy when they're happy. They cry, they laugh, they talk. They let it out, and this emotional honesty becomes their shield against premature aging. You can see it on their faces. There's no tension locked behind the eyes, no years of pain stored in a clenched jaw, just expressive, vibrant features and an energy that feels real. In fact, it's no coincidence that cultures that encourage open emotional expression through storytelling, music, dancing, even communal grieving tend to have people who look and feel younger. Why? Because emotional release is nature's anti-aging serum. No expensive product can replicate the effect of simply being honest with how you feel, and science backs it up. Studies show that people who express emotions freely tend to have lower levels of chronic stress and better physical and mental health overall. So if you've ever been told you don't look your age, pause and reflect. Could it be because you're allowing yourself to feel? Could your youthfulness be less about your skincare and more about your soul being emotionally unburdened? It's not always just your skincare routine or good genes that keep you looking young. Sometimes it's simply this: you don't bottle up your feelings. You talk, you laugh, you cry, you let it out, and in doing so you release tension, not just from your mind, but from your entire body. Because here's a truth most people ignore: your face is a mirror of your soul. And those who let their emotions flow freely, they stay youthful, not just in looks, but in their entire presence. We discovered how expressing emotions can keep both your mind and face light and youthful. But there's something else, something often overlooked, that also deeply influences your energy and aging: the people around you. 5. You surround yourself with positive energy. Now let's explore another silent force that shapes your appearance and mood: the energy around you. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt the atmosphere change, as if the air grew heavy, the tension was thick, and your energy just dropped? Or maybe you've spent time with someone who, after just a short conversation, left you emotionally drained without saying anything harsh or obvious. That's not your imagination, that's energy, and it's contagious. Whether it's good or bad, the energy around you doesn't just affect your mood. It penetrates deeper into your nervous system, your immune function, and even your skin. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, complaints, gossip, criticism, it will affect your body more than you realize. Your stress levels rise, your muscles stay tense, you may clench your jaw without knowing it. And over time it shows. You start to carry that tension in your posture, your face looks more tired, your entire presence feels heavier. We've all seen it. People who look far older than their age, their eyes lack light. Their shoulders slump, their skin carries the weight of unspoken exhaustion. But then there are those who radiate youth, no matter their birth certificate. They walk into a room and brighten it. They laugh easily. Their energy feels clean, calm, uplifting. What's their secret? They choose their environment intentionally. They spend time with people who inspire, uplift, and recharge them, not those who suck the life out of them. They understand that negative energy is like slow poison. It doesn't kill you all at once. It chips away at your joy, your health, and yes, your youth. And science agrees. Research shows that positive social interactions reduce stress hormones like cortisol and even slow aging at a cellular level. Laughter, meaningful conversations, feeling heard and valued. These aren't just feel-good moments, they're medicine. They heal the body, they renew the mind. Ever wonder why some people in their 50s or 60s seem to glow with life? It's not magic. It's their environment. They've chosen to be around people who feed their soul, not deplete it. So take a moment and ask yourself, are the people in your life adding to your energy or taking from it? Because constant exposure to toxic energy might be aging you in ways you don't even notice. But here's the good news, you can change it. You can choose light, you can choose laughter, you can choose to protect your peace, and in doing so, preserve your youth. Because in the end, youth isn't just about how you look, it's about how you feel and who you allow into your space. In the last section, we uncovered how your surroundings, especially the people in your life, shape your energy and your aging. But there's another force, even more personal, that keeps your spirit glowing from the inside out: your purpose. 6. You live with passion and purpose. The energy you carry, your presence, your glow, your vitality, isn't random. It's molded by the people you invite into your world. But more than that, it's powered by the fire within you. So if someone has ever said, "Wow, you look younger than your age," it might not be luck. It might be a sign that you've surrounded yourself with the kind of energy and intention that keeps you truly alive. Have you ever looked at someone and thought, they look tired of life? Their face is blank. Their shoulders slouch. Their voice is flat, and every move they make feels heavy, like they're just dragging themselves through the day, waiting for it to end. They're not living. They're enduring. Now picture someone else, someone who walks with light in their step. When they talk about what they love, their eyes sparkle. Their words are full of energy. Their whole presence feels electric. What's the difference between these two people? Passion, purpose. A reason to wake up each morning. People who lack passion often appear older than they are. When life feels dull and directionless, the body senses it too. Emotional stagnation is just as damaging as physical inactivity. When you're disconnected from what gives your life meaning, your mind loses sharpness, your spirit fades, and your body slowly begins to reflect that internal emptiness. The result, a tired face, an uninspired posture, a sense of quiet defeat etched into every line of their skin. But those who live with passion, those with something that excites them, they shine, regardless of age. They don't wake up thinking, "Ugh, another day." They wake up thinking, "Let's go, let's build, let's feel, let's live." Their inner drive becomes their fuel, and it shows in their eyes, in their movements, in their confidence, in the way they command a room without even trying. And this isn't just poetic, it's biological. Science confirms that having a clear sense of purpose reduces stress, lowers inflammation, and even extends lifespan. When you're working towards something that excites you, whether it's a career you love, a creative project, or a personal mission, your brain produces more dopamine and serotonin. These chemicals aren't just for mood, they literally keep your body younger. They improve sleep, protect your heart, boost your immune system, and give your skin that healthy, vibrant glow. So if people often ask how you manage to look so youthful, the answer might be this: you have something that fuels your soul. You have a reason to keep going. You're not just passing time, you're living it with intention. Ask yourself, are you just existing, or are you truly alive? Because if you're stuck in routine, uninspired and on autopilot, it's not just your joy that fades, your body begins to follow. But if you have something that lights you up, if you have a goal that sets your soul on fire, then you will carry a youthfulness that no cream, no surgery, no secret can ever replicate. Previously, we talked about how living with passion fuels a glow that no age can dim. But there's another secret to youthful energy, one that has nothing to do with the future and everything to do with how you handle the past. 7. You let go of the past. That spark, that energy that seems to defy time, it doesn't come from counting birthdays or chasing youth. It comes from feeling truly alive inside, because in the end, youth isn't about how many years you've lived. It's about how light your soul feels, and those who live with purpose, they never truly grow old. Have you ever seen someone whose face seems burdened by history? Their eyes look distant, like they're staring at something long gone. Their expression feels weighed down, tired, tight, as if they're carrying memories they can't escape. That's not imagination, that's emotional residue made visible. Holding on to regret, resentment, or guilt doesn't just linger in your mind. It changes your body. It wears you down from the inside out. Unprocessed pain becomes stress. Stress triggers cortisol, and over time, elevated cortisol leads to visible aging, more wrinkles, duller skin, lower immunity, and even illness. The past is heavy. Every grudge you haven't released, every mistake you replay at night, every what-if you can't let go of, it all accumulates. It builds tension in your body, clouds your mind, and leaves footprints on your face. Have you noticed how bitterness seems to sculpt people's features over time? Their faces become harder, their posture slumps, their energy feels drained. It's not just aging, it's emotional weight being carried day after day, year after year. But then there are those who appear radiant, soft and alive, regardless of age. Their secret? They let go. They refuse to let the past define them. They've made peace with what's behind. They've accepted that holding on to pain doesn't punish the people who caused it. It only poisons themselves. So instead of living in old wounds, they choose growth. They choose healing. They choose now. They don't waste energy on what they can't change. They don't let guilt write their story. They forgive, not for others, but for themselves. And science backs this up. Studies show that people who practice forgiveness and mindfulness experience lower stress levels, stronger immune systems, slower aging, even longer lifespans. When you release emotional burdens, the body follows. It relaxes, it repairs, it radiates. So if someone ever told you that you look younger than your age, it might not be luck, it might be your mindset. You've chosen presence over pain, you've chosen peace over the past, and that choice, it shows. So ask yourself, what are you still holding on to? Is it guilt? Is it anger? Is it something you wish you had done differently? Whatever it is, it's not just hurting your heart, it's aging you. But the moment you choose to let go, to stop dragging the weight of what no longer serves you, something miraculous happens. You feel lighter. You feel freer. You feel younger, because the past is a burden. And those who release it, they carry a glow that no wrinkle cream can replicate. So if you've ever wondered why people say you look young for your age, now you know. It's not just about skincare or DNA, it's about what you've chosen to release. So, as we've seen, sometimes the real reason behind your youthful appearance has nothing to do with skincare or DNA. It's about your mindset, your lifestyle, and the energy you choose to carry through life. And here's the good news. Even if you don't yet look younger than your age, it's never too late to start adopting these powerful psychological habits. Every day is a chance to shift your perspective, to let go of the past, to reconnect with your curiosity, to surround yourself with energy that fuels you, not drains you, to live with purpose, to feel your emotions, and to embrace change with open arms. Because youth isn't frozen in time, it's cultivated through choice. And if you found this video helpful or eye-opening in any way, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content that uncovers the hidden truths behind psychology, mindset, and the human condition. Also, share this video with someone who always gets mistaken for being younger than they are. They might be unknowingly living these traits every day, and this will help them understand why. And now, I want to hear from you. What's the wildest age mistake someone has made about you? Did someone think you were 10 years younger, 15, or maybe they called you sir when you were still a teen? Drop your story in the comments below. I'd love to read them. Remember, stay youthful, stay powerful, and I'll see you in the next video.